Consent, sir. Okay.
Yes. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Good morning, everybody. I invite you all for this 4th day faculty development program organized by YMCA College of Physical Education. We are extremely sorry due to the technical problem. We are going to start the program 15 minutes late. A small change in today's program. First session was shared by Professor Joseph Singh and second section by Dr. Vasanti. So, as per the Bible says, the hands of our God is upon all those who seek Him for good. So, if we seek the God for all good purpose, surely God is with us and make the program in a grand success. For that, first we seek the presence of God. I invite Dr. Simpson Jesdas to lead us in prayer.
Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the good day you have given us. Thank you for the opportunity you have given us to participate in this program. We seek your blessings for the whole program. Especially we seek your presence and blessings for all the participants and also to the guest speakers, Professor Joseph and Professor Vasanti. We commit everybody in your hands, Lord. We thank you for the wonderful opportunity you have given us to learn much more about this. In the name of Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Simpson, sir, for leading us with a wonderful and a blessed prayer, which would bring us a successful day. May the Lord shower upon His grace on this ongoing FDP program. Thank you, sir. May I now invite the man who doesn't need a big introduction and who is well known for his athletics ability and also for his records, for his academics, and also for his knowledge. And that is none other than our beloved principal of YMCA College of Physical Education, Dr. George Abraham, sir. I'd like to request our dynamic principal and the convener, and who is also the convener of the ongoing FDP program, to open the Day 4 program by welcoming the chief guest and by welcoming the guest and resource persons and also the participants. Thank you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Professor Sai Abhinav. Good morning to everybody to the 4th day of Faculty Development Program. Respected resource persons, professors, faculty members, physical education directors, my colleagues, research scholars, students and friends, a very good morning to one and all present here in the platform of Zoom as well as YouTube. Wonderful to have you all here as learners. I'm extremely privileged to have the opportunity to welcome all of you to the holy land of physical education in India, YMCA College, Chennai, to the 4th day of 7 days faculty development program, entitled Futuristic Approach and Professional Preparation in Physical Education. I would like to welcome today's guest speakers, resource persons, Professor G. Vasanti, Department of Physical Education, Pondicherry University, Puducherry, and Professor Joseph Singh from LNIP, Gwalior, to the 4th day of faculty development program. We hope we will have 2 brainstorming sections today. I would like to welcome all other professors, faculty members, physical education directors, school PETs, coaches, research scholars and students from various parts of our country and abroad. Moreover, many retired persons also attending today's program, especially former director and head of Alagappa University, former head of the department of Usmani University, Professor Satyanarayana, Professor Yandavali. Likewise, many outstanding personalities also attending today's program. Thank you so much for joining us. I would like to appreciate and welcome to the organizing secretaries of this faculty development program, Dr. Johnson Prem Kumar and Dr. Jackson Sudha Singh, my colleagues and staff of YMCA College and administrative authorities, especially correspondent and secretary, Mr. Benjamin Franklin of YMCA College, to this program. I think YMCA College is the right platform to bring together the eminent speakers, experts, and sports scientists in the field of physical education and allied sciences from various parts of our country. Once again, I welcome one and all present here. I request all for your kind cooperation for the last 3 days throughout the program and make it a grand success. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bobby, please welcome.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful welcome address. Now, glory to God. Good morning to one and all present here. I am happy to introduce today's first section resource person, Dr. Joseph Singh, LNIP Gwalior. He was born in the year 1974. He did his Bachelor of Physical Education at Georgia University, Gwalior in the year 1995. He did his Master of Physical Education from LNIPE Gwalior in the year 1997. He completed his PhD from University of Lucknow in the year 2008. He worked as a lecturer at Lucknow Christian College in the year 1997 to 2013. From 2013 to 2018, he worked as an assistant professor at HNBGU Srinagar. Now he is working as a professor at LNIP Gwalior since 2018 onwards. He is excellent in the game of football and his area of specialization is sports biomechanics. He has published more than 30 papers in national and international journals. He produced 8 PhD scholars and he has written 7 books. He received the Ition Award for the outstanding coaching in Madhya Pradesh state. On behalf of the management, principal, organizing secretary, and all faculties of YMCA College of Physical Education, on my personal behalf, I invite you, sir, as a resource person of this section and share your knowledge, sir, on video analysis of sports performance through this FDPC. Sir, please. The session is handed over to Dr. Joseph Singh, sir. Sir, please.
Very good morning to one and all respected principals, sir, all teachers of YMCA, all the stakeholders of YMCA, all the students and others, those who are watching this. So I'll start my session. So allow me to share my screen. So today I'll be talking about video analysis. Video analysis, why it is important. Video analysis of sports performance. So what is video analysis? This video analysis was once considered a tool for only a biomechanics or high performance coaching. People used to think this is not a field and we don't have to use it, but is now becoming a technology used by many coaches working with athletes of all age and standard. It is not only for high performer, it is also for the younger one, because if we are not catching in the young age, how does young age student will improve? So you have to find whatever mistake or whatever improvement is needed in them. So you have to use for all age. Video analysis has many applications in sports and science. Coaches and athletes are using the medium more and more to measure correct technique. If someone is performing, how he can improve, correct it, and to analyze team and individual performance. It is also used for team also. You can video or you can record them, and then you can see their performance, not as an individual, but as a team also. Video analysis software can also be used for gait analysis and biomechanical research and in injury rehabilitation. So these is the video analysis. What is video analysis? Video analysis is a technique used to get information about moving object from a video. You have to record a video of the athlete, and then you can find whatever information you need. If you want to see how his hand is moving or how the whole body is moving. Example of this: gait analysis, sports replay, speed acceleration, calculations, and in case of team individual sports, task performance analysis. As you can see in the cricket, which is we all see most of the time, how the official in the cricket has to find whether the ball is going on the wicket, and they can say that leg before is there, or during a run out, or during a stumping. The motion analysis technique usually involves a digital movie camera and a computer, and has a software allowing frame by frame playback of the video. You must have seen frame by frame, how one frame is coming and they are improving when we are seeing the run out thing. So frame, what is that frame? That is, they are dividing, let's say 1 second into 100 part, and slowly they are moving frame by frame. So we can able to see what is that run out is. Video analysis. Observe player performance accurately. They observe whatever you are going to see on the video, you can accurately observe it. Analyze player performance accurately to identify technical strength. What is the strength you can identify? Analyze player performance accurately, identifying specific technique area of development, if any development is required in that. Analyze player performance accurately to identify technical strength. You can see tactically whether that player is fit in that position, because whenever we are going for any, and during team performance for any tactical part, so whether that player is we are putting is good or not, what strength he has got. Analyze player performance accurately to identify tactical area of development, how we can develop him during that tactical area. Develop and plan training method to meet the player requirement. Develop and plan training methods. Now, after seeing the video, we can see what method or what we can do to meet the player requirement. Video analysis. Now, it is a technique very useful for identifying and correcting a problem with an athlete technique. Let's say when we go to a doctor, what he do? First, he has to diagnose, that is identify. If he's not going to identify, how he's going to give you the medicine? So it is like diagnosing, that is identifying, and correcting the problem. That is the medicine part. If you are not able to diagnose properly, how you are going to able to do that technique or improve it. It also helps in improvement of athlete performance if an athlete is doing something. Now this video is there. You can see and enjoy this video. This is of Usain Bolt when he set the world record. You can see the world record. Now this is the high class analysis. We are going from start. What is the line of attack? That is from ankle, knee, hip and shoulder. How he's moving and how he has kept his body. Now the other participant, that is losing the force during the start only. You can see how he's moving, the hip flexor stretch, the maximum stretch. The knee drive, how he's going for the knee drive. Initially and during the second step. You can see how he's moving, the time gain.
We are not seeing. Professor Joseph,
Yes, sir.
we can't see.
You can't see the video?
Yeah.
Okay. Please wait for a minute. I'll put it in the other way. So now you can see.
No. 1 minute. 1 minute. People will guide you.
Sir, share your screen, sir. Share your screen. It's not shared. Come into the Zoom.
Okay.
Then click the share screen.
Dr. Uma, please guide him.
Now you can see.
No, not yet, sir. Not yet. Sir, you're in the Zoom, sir? Yes, coming, sir.
It's coming?
Yes, sir.
Now you can see the video?
Just click.
Start the video, sir.
Okay. It is started now?
No.
The video is there?
Video is there, sir, but it's not running.
Sir, you double click on that video, sir. You give a double click on that video.
It is working?
Move your cursor to that video, sir. Move your cursor to the video.
Okay.
No, Dr. Uma.
No,
please.
it's not working. It's not working.
Not working properly.
I'll give a last try.
So can you move the
Yes, sir.
mouse?
Now double click.
Yes, sir.
You can see now?
No, it's
Not yet,
opening.
it's loading, sir. Sir, is it running for you?
Madam, it is coming?
No, is it running in your page, sir?
Yes,
that video?
ma'am. It's running in mine. You are not able to see?
Sir, no, sir. You have to operate it inside the Zoom, not outside, sir.
So inside the Zoom only
In the
I'm
Zoom
going?
itself, you click it, so it will open there.
How to go inside the Zoom and click? Yesterday it was moving around. It's not coming? Ma'am, it's coming now?
No, sir, it's not coming. You have to share the screen, sir. You are opening in different window. You close this window.
Okay.
You go into that Zoom. In that Zoom itself, share screen, green button will be there. No, sir, in the down tab. Share screen. You click the share screen icon.
Sir? Joseph, sir?
Yes.
Sir, can you please minimize this page, or you can click closer? Yeah, minimize that one. Yes, sir. Minimize the page. Click that one, sir.
Where?
Sir, click that, minimize. Click that, sir.
This?
Sir, hello.
Sir,
can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sir, click that button. Is it minimized?
Yes.
Okay, now you can see the Zoom link, Zoom button, Zoom app in the bottom of the page.
Yes.
Click that one, sir. Okay, now share again, sir.
You can see?
Yes, sir. Double click again.
You can see now?
Not yet, sir.
Now?
No, please wait, sir. One second, sir. Sir, is it running in your page, sir? Can you see that player running video?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. Yes, sir. Now it started. I don't know it left. So can you click that video again? Joseph, sir?
It's not coming?
Yes, sir. I think because of the bandwidth, it is not projecting, I think.
Okay. Okay, so I'll start my presentation from leaving that video. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So there was one video over there. Now, again we are coming back to our how this video analysis.
Now you can share your PowerPoint, sir.
Okay. Now you can see?
Yes, yes.
Okay, how this video analysis can improve the performance. So it helps in improving the technique, improving the feedback and motivation. By video recording, you can explain to the player how the technique or whatever he's doing, any fault, he can improve it by seeing the video part of that. And you can give him feedback and then you can improve motivation. Increasing coaching performance, how you can do, you have to analyze the technique, improve communication, you talk with the player, how he has to do, and that efficiency of that player will improve. So here, 2 more videos are there, that is you're taken in a normal mode. Let me see whether they are coming or not, because this is important for the presentation if you are not able to see that one. Madam, you can see this one? You can see this one?
No, sir, video is not played.
Video is not playing. That again, the same problem is there, I think. Okay. So what is happening when we are taking the classes or when we are in a class, how we see? We see the performance of the athlete for a very, very short time. Means whatever we are saying, let's say if he's throwing discus. So that rotation part and the release, till that it is for a very short time. And whatever we are saying only for that few seconds only. But when we are recording it and seeing in slow motion or in the normal mode also, we can see it again and again. So through video analysis, what we can see his performance again and again. That is very important. So you can find whatever problem is coming. Let's say he's performing and he has performed within 2 or 3 seconds. So with the naked eye, what we do, we have to judge or we have to see whatever he's doing. Now through video, what we do, we can see frame by frame also, or we can see part by part and seeing it again and again. This is the advantage of that video analysis. Now you can see this, I have come giving you a presentation on how we can do on the mobile app. Now at present mobile app also coming. So as you can see the mobile app, you are able to hear me? You can see my screen? So the mobile app, let me tell you something about the mobile app. I've taken a small one presentation of mobile app. So this app is named as Coach Eye. The name of that app is Coach Eye, and it is about 20 MB. So you can download it from the Play Store and you can use it during the performance or recording of that performance. So after downloading this Coach Eye, what you can see, it's looked like this on your Play Store. You can sign up with the Google account. There are video on the device. There is one demo video is there. So after seeing the demo video, you can see how you can use it. Then my locker is there. You can lock whatever videos you are recording it. You can see it. Now let's see the sample video of this device. You can see this video. You can see?
No.
This video also?
No, sir.
Not coming.
Okay. Again, let's see. Small video is there. Okay. On that, when you are going to download that Coach Eye, you can see a demo video that is also baseball is there. Now what you can do, you can play it. That is a only short video, 4-second video is there. That video, you can click on the slow motion button, and what you can do, you can see with the half rate, you can see the 1/4 rate, or you can go for 1/8. Whatever you are going to click, that video will move in that slow motion with half, 1/4 or 1/8. So you can play that video and you can see the effect of the slow motion. And down there is one button like this. It's C. If when you're going to download it, this button, when you're going to touch, you can improve it. You can pause it. You can go forward as well as rewind. So after pausing it, you can slowly move on also, because after pause, this button is very useful. You can slowly improve. Like you can see at the bottom, it is written 1/2. After pause, you can go this 1/2 video and you can move with your speed. If you want to stop at one place, you can, because the video is paused, so you can slowly move on. Now you can see what all tools are available in this Coach Eye. That is very important, because this tool will help you when you're going to show this video to your student. Because after taking the video, what you're going to do, you have to share it with your student. So you can see free hand arrows are there on top, free hand lines are there, angle and square. In this application Coach Eye, this you have got this liberty to use this.
Sir, your PowerPoint is not sharing, sir.
PowerPoint only not coming.
Yes, sir.
What is coming on the screen? Nothing?
No, sir. Enter the Zoom again, share screen, sir.
Okay. You can see my PowerPoint now?
Not yet, sir. You have opened it? Sir, I couldn't see you. You don't have to go out of the Zoom, sir. Inside Zoom itself, you can open your PowerPoint like last time you did, no? Same time, same way.
See now, you can see now?
Not yet, sir. Your screen is not projected. Your PowerPoint page is not coming. It came before.
It came before?
Yes, sir. Not now. I am seeing only the folder.
Now allow me for the again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Click open your file, sir.
It's opening?
No. You have to click the file, sir. I couldn't see the PowerPoint file, sir. Your PowerPoint file.
Here it is. Now you can see?
No, sir. I can see only the folder. So you have to do everything inside the Zoom itself, sir. Otherwise, you open the PowerPoint at the back and click directly the share screen PowerPoint presentation, not the folder. Directly click the PowerPoint for PowerPoint. So can you do it?
Yes, see now. Give me the share.
Yes, sir. Share screen. Don't click the folder. Instead of that, you can click the PowerPoint directly, which you have opened at the back. Directly click it in share screen.
Now you can see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I'll go where I was. I'll start from here.
Video? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the mobile app, what I would suggest you for the mobile thing, you can catch this video or you can record this video. This app name is Coach I. It is a small, you can go to the Play Store and you can download it. From the Play Store, after downloading, what you can see, you can use and record your video with your student. So what this video look like, just see whenever you are going in the Play Store, this video has got this cap like Coach I. It is an extra I, we can say the coach is recording it. So sign up with your Google account. Video on the device, you can see one video is there on the device, and with that you can learn how to use that app. The locker is there and the sample video. Let's see, this is the sample video. You can see this sample video is of only very short period, that is of a 4 second. So after seeing this video, what you can do, you can touch on the slow motion button, and that slow motion button has got the 3 options. You can see that video in slow motion, normal motion, then slow motion, half rate, 1/4 rate, and 1/8 rate. See, this rate is there. The normal motion can be, you can see in the half rate, 1/4 or 1/8. So this 4 second video you can see with the half rate or 8 second, and in 1/4 you can see that same video for a 16 seconds. So slow motion, when you're seeing that video, you'll able to see what all correction or anything improvement is required by your student. You can use this, pause the video, and with this lines you can see, you can slowly move on with your rate. With this, after doing the pause on the video, you can slowly touch this button. You can go forward or backward, reverse or forward. You can go, you can see that video on that. So what all tools are available in this app? You can see this app, I've taken the screenshot. So what all tools are available that will help you in telling your student where you can do correction or where you need the improvement. So the free hand arrow, the white one, you can see the free hand line is there. Angle is there if you want to make any angle, what angle is elbow is making with when you are hitting the shot or at any given movement. Square, you can mark with the square. So pause the video and see what you can do. You can mark like box, you can see the record is there. You can see where the player is looking at that time. So in the next photograph I mark, see you can with a line you can mark like this and you can share this screenshot with the student. So when you are recording it, after that you can pause it, you can take the screenshot of whatever correction or whatever improvement you want to make with your student. So you can do like this and give to your student. This video on device, as I've spoken earlier, the recording is there and lock you can do your video. So on device video is there and on your locker you can do. How you can start, as you can see the arrow at the bottom, you can start recording through that. You have got a good recording this. In this you can see record, or you can import the video from other device also. And this option is there. And from GoPro also you can bring that video to this app so you can analyze it. So you have got the three options: mobile recording, you can import other video from device, and from the external, that is GoPro also. This has got a good delay recording also. Let's say you have fixed the camera at one place and you want to start that video after 15 seconds or 10 seconds or after 5 seconds. So you have fixed the video at one place, you know that athlete or the player will come at this place or in your frame, in your recording range. So you can record it that way also. So it has got that delay. You can see the grid to make proper alignment. It is not seeing in original recording. That grid you can choose on top. So you can do this also in this app. This is the video like this. You can mark it and you can show to your athlete what all correction or what all improvement he required. Now this is the resolution part. This app is recording at a very good resolution, that is 1080. So the video will be a very clear video when you're recording it. Problem of recording, what is the main problem? The problems come with the HD resolution, shutter speed or blur effect. Here you can see a photograph of blur effect. This is a blur effect. When you're recording it, you may find this is a big problem. This is a very clear one compared to that blur last one. So as you can see in the background also, we have put something, a white color sheet, so you can mark, or when you're seeing that recording, you can mark it and see it very clearly where the marks are, and the pictures and videos are clear. Sometimes you can see the moving video to be like this. So you will have the difficulty. So you have to need a good camera if you are using during the motion one. Last few things, take shot and share with your student. You can take the screenshot and you can share. If you want to compare two videos, then you have to pay, because this when we are going for a more higher, this app need the payment part. If you don't have the mobile, now we are coming to the camera part. You can use digital camera if possible. If you don't want to record with mobile and you want it with a camera, so use digital camera. This is a big one, but you can use yours. Like you can see in this, mini DVDs before were there, then DVDs, and then hard drive camera. So these cameras are coming with the tape nowadays. They are not used anymore. And the DVD one, I think, is more of home user and sports. Flexible, but it has got DVD store. But the hard drive camera, these camera has inbuilt memory also to tape, and you have to record it. They are most becoming popular nowadays. So this hard drive camera is what I recommend at present. You can make use of this tripod also, because when you're recording it, if you are using on the mobile, your hand is also moving. So you can put the mobile or the camera on the tripod. So it will have a constant video and it won't shake, because sometimes while seeing the performance also you might move. So if it is on a tripod, it will be a safer side. You are moving that. You can fix the camera. You can see, like we have fixed the camera for the front view camera. You can see the right hand batsman and left hand batsman. Same way you can fix at the side also. So you may fix at the front view or while taking the side view during the analysis. Now about software. Nowadays there are so many software are coming, and some of them I've taken. Silicon Coach. This is a multidisciplinary application. This Silicon Coach will help you out in recording and then analyzing the performance. Kinovia, nowadays it is giving a free, most of the tools are available free of cost. Long Match and Motion Pro, these are all basically the basic software you can use for video analysis. So you can use it and see this applications. Now this is like a report card I have made. You can see in this report card, like we get during our school days, in which subject you are getting what. So this is a situation where better. What are the situation you can see, and you can mark it and give like a report card to the student. So this is a batting one, grip. You can see position of hand on the bat, length apart. So this is like a report card you can give to the student. And the student will able to see this, what the coach or teacher has written on it, and you can see that video. You can share the video or the screenshot, and you can tell him that these are the mistake or this part you need a improvement. So this is like a report card. Down you can see front foot play. You can mark head position in relation to contact, like I have shown you in the baseball screenshot, how the head position is there, foot position, execution. So combining two things, your video, your screenshot, and this report card. This will help the athlete in improving, and he'll be motivated, and he'll think that my teacher, my coach is working on me, and I can show to my parents also. You can share with them also, and you can tell your student or your son need this improvement. Like strength, key area to improve. Like this, you can make a report card of your game. Let's see, you don't know much more about it, but you can divide it into parts, and then you can make the report card accordingly, because this is very important. Most of the time, we don't say anything to the student, or the player is improving on its own. So what is coming up now? What teacher can do or coach can do, he can mark it on the screenshot or on the video, and with this report card he can share. If you able to tell him what training is required for improving the performance, or during this tactics how you have to move. So this report card will help the student, and he'll be able to see where I'm lacking. This is, like you can see, the report card that is coming off the baller. The first is run up phase, the running, the moving just before the bowling or the initial step. Arms and hand position. Like this, you can mark it what is good. Arms working well down the target line, arm across the body, elbow out to the side, hand too low, hand too high, or shoulder rotation. So like this, you can mark the thing, whatever, with your knowledge, you can make your own report card, and this will help him a lot. After running the build up, stride build up phase, his position, how the foot movement, everything you can write it down, and you can tell your student how he can do this. So through video analysis and through your report card, this two things when we are combining it, so that video analysis part can be done properly. And during the early age, through a very early age, you can catch the athlete or the student of yours, and you can make them do the correction. So in the later part of the life, when they are coming for higher improvement, they don't need to relearn it, because the relearning of a skill or the performance is very difficult, because your muscle memory is there and you had adopted that thing. So the relearning part is very difficult. But at a very early age, if you are catching them, you are showing them video continuously, and you are, by showing and this, by making this report card, he can see what all mistake I'm doing, so he can improve it. So from the early age also, you can give them this thing. This feedback is very, very important. If you try this feedback with your student, try with initial with one student, then you can move on. As you will practice it, teachers or coaches, they will also improve it. You don't need a really a different man, like, and you must have heard in higher performance, you need a biomechanic analysis. What he is doing, you can also go with this, because at a very early stage, if you're catching, it will help your student, your athlete to better performance. So thank you very much. Please use and see the effect of video analysis. You can record your own video with a mobile or a camera and use it and see it, the effect. You don't go for a higher software or higher software. Start using with a mobile, then you can come, and if you have a laptop, you can go for the software. Nowadays on the mobile also, there are so many software, as I've shown you, Coach I, Kinovia is also there, but you have to, for a higher performance, if you want to see, or more tools if you want to use, you have to pay just a little amount, maybe about 1,000 for a year. So you can use it. So my presentation on mobile recording and on the camera, you can start using it. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So if any questions are there.
Hello?
If any questions are there.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for your nice presentation.
Sir, the video has spoiled it.
Okay.
Johnson sir, please unmute your audio.
Okay.
How to analyze team game like football with planning like game plan.
Okay.
How will you video analyze the team games?
Okay, team games, as shown in my presentation, you have to use whether a mobile or a camera. Let's say for a big match, you have to video record something. If it is a football, you have to go to a higher ground for recording, or from the normal ground level also you can video record it. And after recording it, what all plan you have made or tactics you have made, and how these tactics are used in the game. If the player is performing any problem is there during the match, you can show him. Let's say just before a big competition, what we do, we go for a practice matches, and during practice matches, what we do, whatever plan we have made or whatever tactics we have made, because during practice, most of the team, what they do and they perform with the lower team. Why? When you are performing with a lower team, you don't have to take the tough team, because the tactics you have planned during that match, you can adopt it. And with a lower or low performing team, if that plan is working, so you can say that plan may work during the main performance. So what are the importance of that practice match? So you can record it during the practice match through camera or a mobile, and you can show to your student that this problem is coming or you are not performing well during this tactical plan. Let's say during a football, if you have planned the corner kick, you must have seen during the international performance, the player are using various sign to indicate, like they are putting up their hand, they are tying their lace. So what it means, their team knows that what he is going to do or what he is going to play that ball. So they are ready and they know what tactics we are performing during this corner kick. So you can see through the recording whether the kicker has put the ball at the right position, or the player who need to head or deflect the ball in the goal is at the right position, or during the moment he is performing any fault. So you can show that video to your team. So this is how you can record it and show it to your team. So through this, you can do a nice analysis of your that corner kick also.
Another question from Prem Chandra. How you synchronize video from camera? How will you synchronize?
Sir, during the presentation, I have shown you the software. So there, during when you are buying it, the higher version of that software, you are able to synchronize it, because as I've shown the tools which you can use it, there in the software, two videos you can synchronize it. Let's say I've shown the front view and the side view. Now, if you want to see both the view together, you can synchronize it taking the side view and the front view. You can take it together and synchronize it. Now you are seeing both view at the same time, side view also and the front view also. So this is a tool that you can use in the software. If you go a little higher, you can synchronize that to video also.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. And one more thing. What is the difference between 2D and 3D cameras?
Okay, so for 3D, you need two camera, because you have to record it. You cannot, whenever we are seeing now, you can see my height and the breadth. So for how much behind I am or what the other, let's say X axis, Y and Z. So that for Z thing, you need to record with the two camera because that will only help you, and then you can put it in the two together. It will help you to make a 3D view.
Next question from Sai Kumar Gautam. The difference between video analysis and kinesiology and biomechanics with 100 meters sprinters. How will you video analyze and biomechanical kinesiology?
Okay, so for as you are going through the course, you must know for kinesiological analysis, what all things are required or what all steps are there. For biomechanical or analysis also some steps are there. That is mostly we do for the research purpose. So what we do, we have to go through the steps. Like for kinesiological analysis, the steps are, and for biomechanical analysis steps are. For video analysis, it's like you don't need a step because you are only doing it. That you can prepare, you can record it, and you can do. This video recording will help you for kinesiological analysis also and for biomechanical, because what is your objective for the video that you are making it? So you have to do that accordingly.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for your valuable answers asked by the audience. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presentation.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for your informative session, sir. And we want to honor you with the certificate, and also the e-certificate will send it to your mail, sir. Here your certificate we are displaying.
You are providing your certificate now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm Dr. Komala, faculty of YMCA College of Physical Education. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce the resource person of today's second session, who's going to talk about latest technologies in the field of physical education and sports sciences. This is very unique topic to promote our field in this present scenario. I'm very fortunate to introduce my teacher, and also proud to say that she is an alumni and best student of YMCA College of Physical Education, none other than Dr. G. Vasanthi, Professor, Department of Physical Education from Pondicherry University. I would like to give a brief information about the resource person. Dr. G. Vasanthi has completed DPEd, NPEd, MPhil, PhD, and PhD diploma in yoga. She has 30 years of teaching experience in physical education and 26 years of research experience in the field of physical education and sports. She has produced 143 PhDs, and right now 8 PhDs are undergoing. She has published 50 international and 20 national research papers in various journals. She is a member of various peer-reviewed journals, and also she is an academic board member of various universities and colleges. She has participated in All India Inter-University Kabaddi tournament in the year 1985 and 1986 when she was a student of YMCA College of Physical Education. She got a silver medal in discus throw from state level competition. She has received Best Student Award and Outstanding Performance Award from YMCA College of Physical Education in the year 1987, and also she received Outstanding Social Worker Award from Pondicherry. On behalf of the management, principal, faculty members of YMCA College of Physical Education, I welcome you, ma'am, for the second session. Please share your knowledge to the participants through the virtual. Thank you, ma'am. Please.
Okay, ma'am, please.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, you can start.
Hello.
No, ma'am, the host will admit because we have already, the host will admit we already are in the Zoom. Okay. And the host will do, technical people will do. You can try that. Or else you can join.
Good morning, everybody. I am from
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Hello. And I also thank the administration authorities for me. I think,
Sorry, we have some technical problem. We will clear within 2 minutes.
Hello. Good morning, everybody. I'm Dr. Singh, Professor and work part Institute. And first of all, I would like to extend my thanks to authorities and administrators of YMCA College. Also, my
Yeah, tell me more.
if you
the global
I have to leave the post-development of physical education and sport science, Pondicherry University. And also the to the speech and
You are not clear. Network is very poor.
Is my voice clear now, sir? Hello.
Vasanthi ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Very, very sorry for the inconvenience.
No issue. Okay, you can continue, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Dr. Komla introduced you.
Yes, sir. Good morning to everybody.
Screen sharing also, ma'am. It's ready.
Good morning to everybody. I am Dr. Vasanthi, professor in the Department of Physical Education and Sports, Pondicherry University. And first of all, I would like to thank the organizers, thank the administrators and authorities of YMCA College. The authorities and administrators of YMCA College for giving permission to run this excellent FDP program. And also I thank the principal, Professor George Abraham sir, and his faculty colleagues, for all the organizing committee members for giving me this opportunity to present my lecture. And also I'm very proud to be one of the resource person, because being an alumni of YMCA, I really feel very happy, and the credit goes to YMCA for the position of myself being in the university as professor. Thank you very much. Thank you for I should thank the YMCA College first. Thank you, everybody. And now let me just go to my topic. I just want to have a lecture on the recent technologies in sports science and physical education. So because now everywhere you can see, due to the COVID, we can see everywhere the webinars are being organized, because this is a program where we can share our views to each other. And that's the reason we can find people organizing various webinars to share their knowledge and ideas to various members of our participants. And today, regarding the topic on technology, what I would like to say is, technology, when you just say, it is a combination of various strategies, the skills, and the various techniques, everything formed together, everything put in together in order to get a complete product. That is, for example, if you want to achieve an objective, we should make use of technology. Sir, can you see the PPT of mine? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Because I'm not. And next is when you talk about technology in sports, because everywhere we can see technology in science, technology in every area of nook and corner of the country. But today we can see the sports is coming to a better level in our country, because when compared to our previous era, we are very good in sports, the present scenario. So this is the reason, because our sports people are being engaged with various training aspects related to technology. So the world of sport is continually changing over the years, and the use of technology is just one of those areas that has made an impact on many sports in the modern day. If a new technology is available and shown to be accurate, then it should be used so that the correct decision can be made. So when you want to make a good decision, it is better to always adapt technology, so which may be which is very also safer. And next is, when you talk about technology, when you say sports science and sports engineering together will give a base for technology, because if we make use of technology in these two areas, we can just bring sports to a better level or to the top level. When you say about sports science is a discipline where it helps in assessing the persons to optimize the performance. So we can say various areas in sports science like sports training, sports medicine, then exercise physiology, sports biomechanics, sports physiotherapy, kinesiotherapy, sports biochemistry, sports psychology, sports technology, and yogic sciences. All these areas have been provided with scientific supports, because without scientific evidence, we cannot develop these areas. And you take about, for example, sports biochemistry. So today we can study about the sports people, about the changes, the chemical changes that takes place in a sports person by involving in various sports activities. So like this, we need the technology for all these areas, which is a very good support for providing scientific basis to various areas. And next is sports engineering. Sports engineering is a field of division of engineering that focuses and involves in design, development, and testing of sports equipment. See, today we can see the sports engineers. We can have the sports science and the sports engineering also. There are courses where they are developing various equipments for sports persons, which is going to give an impact on the performance. And next is the equipment used by the athletes has always gone through technological design and development based on current knowledge and understanding. What we can say that the technological design, it gives lots of information to the sports persons, and it helps them to understand whatever things they have to adapt. And then sports engineering presently focused on equipment designing, testing, computational modeling, and field and lab experiment and testing, and so on. And when you talk about technology in sports, it has lots of benefits. It has benefits incorporating to various physical education classes, because when you take the physical education classes and when you go for online classes, we make use of this technology where they can teach the strategies, skills, and rules between individual and team sports by means of technology. And due to technology, significant changes are observed in following areas. For example, fitness, training, technique, tactics, strategies, feedback, system, impartial decision making and officiating, updated statistics, creation of interest, and attraction and involvement among spectators, and talent identification. The main reason is, when you talk about fitness, due to technology, we can say that we have lots of apps and we have softwares where an individual can go across it and he can improve his fitness level with the help of his coach or his trainers. And when you talk about the training and technical aspects, we have lots of updated techniques by means of technology. We have a lot of updated techniques, which is being used by sportsmen in various training aspects in order to improve their performance and get success in various competitions. And then the feedback system. The feedback system is that by seeing the performance of the athletes by video analysis, the coach or the trainer can give a feedback to his player. He can just say that this is the drawback in you. If you improve this, you can do better. This is the feedback easily, which can be updated by means of technology, and that can be given to the athletes. Then impartial decision. See, when you talk about decision, generally when in international level, there is no problem for any impartiality. But generally when you school in ordinary level, like school children, when they participate in sports in state level meet or district level meet, always when the team loses, they say that the referee was not giving proper decision. He has been a one-sided person. So what I feel is this technology helps to avoid all these impartiality. So these things may not happen if we go make use of technology. Then updated statistics. Updated statistics is when any competitions is being organized, and you always in previous records we say that you maintain the records and files will be there, and after a particular period of time we can find the files missing. But today, due to technology, at any time when you open your system, you can just get the statistics about the athlete's performance, his family background, his age, his data. Complete data has been updated. So in this way, we get lot of statistics of the players, about the competitions, about the coaches, etc. Then creation of interest. See, once when you have all this feedback, the feedback from the coaches and regarding the statistics of the athletes and other latest techniques and technologies, the athletes can have an interest to involve into sports. See, suppose I participate in a state level competition and I feel that I've come first in a particular event. I just want to say, actually in my university days, I know very well I participated in throwing, discus throw, and I know very well I was the first in my throwing. Even in YMCA, they used to tell me my throwing and discus will go without any wobbling. So I was so happy thinking that I got first place. But after when they announced, I was told that the girl who was from my same state, and I know very well she was not up to the mark, but she has been placed first and had been placed second. I don't know what was the reason behind it. This is I'm telling some 30 years back. So see, due to lack of technology, I was not able to, that partiality was, I don't know whether it is partiality or it is a mistake of the referees or the officials. So, and that may lose the interest in me. But today, when you have technology is there is no need to go to any officials and request them to give my data. Easily, I can just open and find out that what is my position. And automatically, if I feel that I'm up to the mark, I feel that I can do better and interest will be created. And next is attraction and involvement among spectators and talent identification. See, this is the most important thing. Today, you just told, yesterday I've seen from the principal of YMCA College that so many participants, around 450 and 350 totally in YouTube and in Google, around 800 participants. So this is what technology is attracting people. So if you make a classroom, we cannot expect the participants to sit in the classroom for 1 hour and listen to our classes, which is very difficult. But by means of technology, there is a possibility of the participants to sit with us, even if it is a longer duration. There is an attraction because by seeing the different colors in the system, the participants will have an interest or they'll have an involvement to involve in various activities. Then talent identification. So when we talk about talent identification, when you have the records of various athletes, and if you feel that if that athlete is not having an interest to go for higher level competitions, there may be some dropouts. Might be a women athlete who is very good in sports, would have participated in state or national level. She may have a breakdown due to her marriage or due to some family problems. There is a possibility for her or for any students or any athletes to drop out. But when any coaches or any one of the trainers, if they come across the statistics of the particular individual, then automatically they can have they can identify them and then they can train them to achieve the higher level. It may be even to the international level. So this is what we are lacking today. because we are losing in this technology. And I think now I don't think I can say that we are lacking in technology. We are, to some extent, our country is bringing a lot of information technology, and various apps and softwares are being introduced in order to select the talent identification. That is, catch them young and coach them right. So in the young age itself, you can just take them and give them proper coaching in order to bring them to a higher achieving level. And next is the technological advancements in sports leads to certain advantages are there. What are the advancements? It leads to enhancement the level of performance. Enhancing the level of performance, as I already told, by using the technology, the sports performance is being enhanced because it is a commonly accepted, because everybody knows that by learning informations or by training through technology, one can improve their achievement level. And then empower coaches and administrators, the empowerment of coaches. See, once when the performance of athletes is updated and it is of high level, the coaches has very good empowerment. So the coach will be very proud to say that I am a coach of that particular athlete who is a well-known international figure. So it is an empowerment. The coaches will have an empowerment when they see when there is an enhancement of the performance of their athletes. Then it enhances the development pathway of talent athletes. The pathway, see, once when they achieve the performance level is achieved, then the right path, the athletes will select the right path in order to go for a proper area, because they will not be diverted. Then better preparedness of athletes, teams, coaches, and administrators. So it also, this technology helps the not only the athletes, it also helps the administrators, because they are the one who provides the technology which is going to help the athletes to promote their performance. And so this is the reason how it is going to help the administrators for the way in which the technology is going to help them. Then right decision is made. See, when you talk about right decision, as I already told, generally, and there is any matches, we can always see the player or the team captain or the team members start fighting with the officials when there is any wrong decision given by the officials. But this is not actually right. But we cannot expect all the players to be in a similar way, because the behavior of athletes differs. There is individual difference. So it is the duty of the coach to make the athlete to control themselves. But in spite of that, we can see the athletes or the player giving a tough talk with the officials. So if technology is being used, this relationship will be better. The player-official relationship will be very good. And then the officials also have less pressure due to technology, because if they have problem, then in those days they say we have to go for the jury and everything will go for a long process. But today we have various sensors and various apps and softwares are there in order to go for the final decision. And due to that, the officials are having less pressure in the place of technology. And the next one is technological tools in physical education. We can say that there are various apps in physical education. For example, my Fitness Pal and the Coach's Eye. Recently, I've seen my predecessor, the speaker who spoke about the Coach's Eye and the Team Shake, show the breadth of offerings available and can get you thinking about many different possibilities. By using the various apps, the athletes can improve their fitness level. For example, you say the My Fitness Pal. Pal is not, it's not nothing but it's a friend. We generally say he is my pal. So the apps are the pal for the athletes, because they can make use of them to know their fitness level and how far they can improve themselves by making use of all these apps. And next is wearable tech. The wearable tech is, we have various technologies and wearable tech, like pedometers are there, And then we have smart watches and heart rate monitors, which are being increasingly used. And with wearable technology, the players will be able to track and analyze their heart rates, the activity levels, or the number of steps to take within a time frame. Because suppose a basketball player is going to for a layup shot, if he is going for a practice session and using this all these wearable tech, he can exactly know how many steps he has to take from the particular spot to make the shot in a proper successful way. So these are the various technologies which helps the players to improve their performance. And next is virtual connections. The virtual connections is to invite guests into your classroom via video chat. Now, we always have, there is no need to sit one-to-one personally. Nowadays, we have the video chats like Skype and Hangouts, like the Google Meet, etc., where the player or the athlete can sit straight with his coach or the trainer and he can discuss whatever programs he has to prepare for his activity. And even the classroom situation, for example, if you take physical education classes, the students can be encouraged to get involved with online courses about their diet, like nutrition, how whatever foods they have to take, and what type of exercises they have to follow, and what are the principles related to fitness, and various quest with thirst related to all these areas can be geared through purposeful inquiry with means of virtual connections. Then we have the video resources where we have the physical education teachers or the coaches can consider the flipping the classes with the help of videos they make demonstrating technique, freeing up time for more application and review in class. See, when they make use of all these apps, even when you enter into any of these in the system, you put in all these flipping apps, you just get it where the teachers can consume the time. They can straight away, instead of taking more time, they can easily inform the informations related to the technologies, and where the teacher or the coach can relieve their time. They can reduce the time level by using all these apps. And next is technology in sports. The technology in sports is, it makes sports safer. See, generally, we had previously, generally we used to feel various problems and injuries taking place for the sportsmen, because we are in the older generation, where what I can say 30 years back, I can just, when I was an athlete, I have not seen any technology for my competitions, for my practice. I just practice myself without any coaches. Then seeing one of my friend, she was a railway employer, seeing my throw in discus, she just told, you are having a very good uh, technology, the tactics you have. If you practice training, practice the techniques, you can just be good in throwing. So this is the way I have been encouraged. But today, if I just want to know anything about, suppose I am a discus thrower, I want to know anything about discus, I can get on online informations I can get. So in this way, regarding the sportswear, regarding for safety, we make use of various equipments like helmets and other wearable techs, like for example, you take swimming suits where we have goggles in swimming suits, swimming, and the caps in swimmings, which helps them to uh, entry the water inside the ears, and later which will give a big trouble for the ears. And these are all the equipments that are being brought in the modern technology, and which paves way for more immediate and effective medical care. So easily they can take an action for medical purpose. And next is technologies being used in the sports industry. One is instant replay, and the next one is sensor tools and timing systems and radio frequency identification chips. We can say that RFID chips, and then equipment development, and then Hawkeye. So later on, I'll show that in pictures. And technological advancements in cricket. So we can just think about various games one by one. So when you talk about snickometer, there are snickometers, hotspot, Hawkeye, pitch vision, spider cam, stump camera, ball spin, RPM or speed gun, bowling machine, and lead pails. So when you go for snickometer and next one. So here, the snickometer commonly it is used in televising cricket to graphically analyze sound and video and show that whether the fine noise or snick occurs and a ball passes away from the bat. And next is the TV umpire. So this is very commonly used and it is an off-field umpire used in some cricket matches, especially in international matches. The role is to make the final decision in questions referred to them by two on-field umpires. When the on-field umpires is not able to get the identify properly, they can go to the third umpire, which is known as the TV umpire, and it is this way to act as an emergency on-field umpire if required. The next one is speed gun. Speed gun is a tool in extended set of the smart tools, and this speedometer measures the speed of a moving object by touching the object. The next one is stump, mic, and camera. So this, I think, being today we are our India is very famous with cricket because international game, and everybody is very much fond of watching cricket. Every nook and corner of a country, we can see when any international matches are being carried out, we can see the players, the participants or the public standing in various shops and watching the matches. So we have a lot of technologies introduced in cricket. This is a very common one where the stump cameras and micro cameras embedded inside one of the three stumps and used in professional cricket matches. The stump cameras help in capturing the shots facing by the batsman, and these stump cameras are connected to PCs or other TV equipment with the help of cable or wire. Traveling actually well, I think my voice is not all right, but anyhow, please excuse for my voice problem. And next one is edge detection. It works on the detection of sound waves. So whenever there is contact of the ball with anything near to the stumps, the mic on the stumps catches the sound and produces the waves on the Ultra Edge app. It helps the umpire to judge faint edges of the bat. In fact, the technology has made it a lot simpler than it is actually seems to the eyes. And next one is hotspot. Hotspot is an infrared imaging system used used in cricket to determine whether the ball has struck the batsman, bat or pad. Hotspot requires two infrared cameras on opposite sides of the ground above the field of play that are continuously recording an image. And then the next one is the ball tracking system of Hawkeye. This is a very common technology, which is a camera system which traces the ball's trajectory during the game. That is, the trajectory is the path of the ball traveling. It is the most advanced officiating tool used in sport because it is everywhere, not only in cricket, in various games like tennis, everywhere. Wherever the ball is being used, we go for this Hawkeye. The next one is decision review system. Decision review system is a modern day method for correcting or reviewing the on-field umpire's call. The DRS takes into account snickometer, hotspot, and Hawkeye, whilst providing conclusive decision whether the decision stands or not. And then ball spin RPM, which demonstrates how fast the ball is spinning after it's released from the hand of a spin bowler, because we can find out the speed of the spin. And this is very much useful for a spin bowler. The next one is lead stumps and bails. The lead stumps, the stump cameras are past. LED stumps are the latest addition to the game where the LED light flashes only when the bail is completely dislodged from the stumps, which means the third umpire can get a clear view whether the bails are dislodged completely or not while making a decision. So previously, the decision was not very clear. Once when the LED light is seen, easily the judges can give a clear decision that the batsman is out. Next one is chips and bat. These chips are swing sensing, which means they can measure things like the bat speed and angle during a batsman backlift, impact and follow through. This is the chips in the bat, and for any actions they can just make use of this chips. Next one is technological advancements in football. Now let us go for the game of football. Now we have seen in cricket certain technologies, how it is being used. And of course, it is being used in all the international matches. And these are all the technologies which is being used international level. But it takes a far time for our country to make use of these technologies within a country for all the matches which is being conducted within a country. Next is technological advancements in football, the video and assistant referee. This is the technology which enables match officials to make decisions as it relates to goals, penalties, and infringements. So this is a person who is going to assist the referee. It is whenever the referee is having any doubt, he can make use of this assistant, VAR. Next one is vanishing spray. And this is a quite interesting one where the vanishing spray, it is made popular in the in the opening match between Brazil and Croatia. It's basically sprayed out of a can to provide temporary marker for a dead ball situation. When the decision is not able to conclude, when the umpires is not able to conclude about the dead ball, they put a spray on it and they'll go for a video analysis, or they'll go for a replay, and then they will find out whether it is a dead ball or not. Next one is goal line technology. Goal line technology is the use of technology to determine if the ball has crossed the goal line or not. This information is transmitted with a split second to a special watch worn by the referee to ensure immediate response and that there are no stoppages or other forms of interference in the game. And this goal line technology will be used when the goal goes in between the post or when it goes below the crossbar. Because many times when we watch the matches, the international matches, we may not know the fast way, though, since the ball is moving very fast, we cannot judge whether it was a goal. So this goal line technology is being used. With the help of it, we can easily find out whether the ball has crossed within these areas. The next one is referee assisted communications. The communications between referees and throat infection. The communication between referees and their assistants is not something major and is likely to be one of the more quiet developments. This, from the spot, the referee can speak to his assistants regarding any clarifications. And video evidence. Instant replays are used today in broadcasting extreme sports where the speed of the action is too high to be easily interpreted by the naked eye, using combinations of advanced technologies such as video servers and high-speed cameras, recording at up to several thousands frame per second. Then we have the scouting apps. Scouting apps, it is the climb up the football career ladder by showing your technical skills, goal, dribbling, assist, etc., while providing scouts and clubs with statistics and personal information in order for to be evaluated. This is the apps where the coaches can give informations to their athletes, the players, regarding the dribbling level or regarding how many goals they have done by making use of this apps after the competition is over, so that they can try to climb up in the career, because when they see that they are better in the previous competitions, then they want to achieve better. So they want to climb the ladder still more higher. Next one is the smart balls. The smart balls is we can see the chips are being added. For example, in the 2018 FIFA World Cup, these balls were introduced. That is what they say, the Adidas Telstar 18, since it has been used in the 2018 FIFA World Cup. So this have a microchip embedded within it, but it is not that much excited, but they can just know where the ball is being passed to whom. It may be just giving informations about it. The next one is the wearable technology, and this is very, very famous today. Not only the sports people, even the fitness lovers who want to make themselves fit, they also go for all these new technologies, the wearable technology, which is in a general term, a group of devices, including fitness trackers and smart watches that are designed to be worn throughout the day. These devices are often called wearables. For example, we can just say that one is the wearable technologies, we can say the smart watches, and as I already told you, then the pedometers, and then I've told about the stopwatches, the pedometers, and heart rate monitors. All these devices can be worn by the athletes or any fitness lovers, so that they can know about the level of performance, whether the fitness level is up to the mark, or whether the heart rate is, by monitoring, they can monitor the heart rate, and also they can know about the BMI level also, and then they can know about the calories burnt during their activity. All these things will be useful for them by using these wearable technology. Technological advancement in handball. Now let us go for, now we are seeing football and we are going for handball. And new technologies are there. That is the eyeball, the goal line, cameras, goal light, instant replay, and a buzzer instead of the green card. The eyeball is, the technology will provide spectators and TV viewers with new perspectives on the game. Interfaces for broadcasters and digital channels enable shot speed, distribution on court, and the shot position as it enters the goal to display. The next one is the goal line cameras. It is the method used to determine when the ball has completely crossed the goal line in between the goal post and underneath the crossbar, with the assistance of electronic devices, and at the same time assisting the referee in awarding a goal. The same thing as is seen in football. So they can see the cameras, with the help of goal line cameras, they can easily find out, because today the game is very fast. It is not like the olden era. So it is very difficult for the referees, even a few, 1 second, if they just 1/10 of the second also, if you go out of the match, it is very difficult for them to judge. So they can make use of this goal line cameras to decide whether to award a goal or not. Next is the goal light. An LED light installed behind the goal will light up at the same time as the buzzer sounds for timeouts and at the end of each half. See, LED light in those days, when we call for timeout, only there was a whistle. But now the lights will go and the buzzer sounds will be also there to show that there is a timeout for them and even inform them at every half of the match. It will be informed by the means of goal light. The next one is, now I want to just show the pictures because, and I think I don't want to go for explanation. All these things I just want to bring for your awareness because what I want to say that today, since I've taken this topic, I had an opportunity to go inside the website and learn things about the various technological equipments. If not, I would not have an interest to see all these equipments. I would have just seen whatever would have been related to me. So this is the only that awareness I want to bring to all the participants because there may be many participants who are all experts. There may be various coaches and various expertized in training aspects. I think they are, but for the beginners, participants who are on the beginning level, it may be useful for you. Whatever you want, you can just see this pictures and then you can make use of on your website and find out for what purpose it is being used. I'll just say this instant replay is whenever you want to get the judgment is not clear or you want to see whether is there any problem, the technical problem, you just go for the instant replay and find out to give a proper decision. And the buzzer is in handball. If they want to give a green card, they'll give the buzzer so that there will be the green card signal. And next, technological advancements in volleyball. Now let me go for volleyball. Video challenging system referees and bench tablets, referee communication headsets, electronic score sheets, and LED scoreboard, hockey cameras. These are the various technologies being used for the game of volleyball. And next one is for equipment. In order to improve your exercise, there are certain equipments which helps you to improve your types of activity. For example, this is a volleyball pal. Already, as I told, it is a person like a friend who will try to improve your activity. It's a volleyball training tool. It is a tool that allows for solo practice. There is no need of any coaches or any opponent should be there. Individually, they can practice by making use of this equipment. And if you can just go through inside it, you can find out how it is being used. Next one is the Aqua Spike hitting machine. And this is very, very essential for the game of volleyball because for all spikers, for attackers, for the offensive players, this is much useful because this machine is exercised in volleyball spike training for the volleyball players, which allows the release of the ball as well as the self-reloading of the next ball. So automatically, once the ball is being released, the next ball is being automatically uploaded. The key to success for players in volleyball game is to achieve the maximum vertical jump. So by using these type of technology, the players can try to improve their vertical jump. That is, the explosive power can be improved so that the jumping level and the speed of taking their body on the space will be improved by making use of this Aqua Spike machine. Next one is Nike Zest volleyball socks. This is very common. It is not common in the Indian scenario. It is very rarely used because our climatic conditions is not similar to other international countries like European countries especially and the English countries where when they play for beach volleyball, it is very difficult for them to play in the cold season. So this is a type of socks which is designed for use by both the professionals and the casual beach or water sports athletes. The sand socks provide added protection and comfort for the volleyball player in hot, cold, and abrasive conditions. This I want to say is this is like a skin dress. It is completely attached with the foot, and it will not be. It will not have It will give proper grip, and it will not affect the grip of the individual. And this can be used in the tropical countries where the temperature is very hot. The sea the beach volleyball, the places in the state where it is very hot, and even in the countries where the climate is too cold, where they cannot play with barefoot. The next one is technological advancements in athletics, the proprietary equipment. So I want to just show the pictures and you can just go through it. One is super running treadmill, and the next one is plyo press, and the next one is plyo agility platform, and the uh, hip pro multi hip. This is that is they can just give multiple gym where they can give exercise for the various multiple areas of the hip. Next one is and now let us go for the technologies in swimming, used in swimming. When you talk about swimming, the when you talk about swimming, swimming suits in those days, they were making use of wool in the olden days because they thought wool is a light material. So they thought by doing swimming with woolen dresses, the weight of the body will be less. But later on, the swimming suit is not the only example which could be quoted when talked about technologies used in swimming. The list goes on, like swimming caps, the Googles, that undergo a similar journey. These pieces of equipment and in making swimming faster, aid in swimming faster. When you use all these latest technologies, they have found that swimming competitions, the performance of the swimmers is very high. The caps are hydrophobic so that the water runs straight off. The goggles are molded onto the face perfectly. They reduce the drag and make one swim faster because in those days the goggles will not be molded together in the face. It used to come while doing the swimming. It has to be sometimes it comes away and the water may enter the eyes and they get some eye infections. But now the goggles are framed in such a way that it holds perfectly and then there is no any infection. They reduce the drag and make one swim faster. Even while doing the swimming, if the Google is not perfect, they will miss their path and it lose their performance. So this is the best technology which is being used by the swimmers. And high technology swimwear is scientifically advanced materials used for swimwear. That is the triathlon material. Materials of this type are normally spandex and nylon with features to reduce drag against the water. The fabrics include features that increase the swimmer's glide through water and reduce the absorption of water by the suit. For example, the other dresses what we use for ordinary competition, once after swimming, when I go for swimming pool, see we feel that our body gets wet and water enters our dress and we feel heavier. But this is like a lotus leaf where when the water falls on the dress, it just goes away, and you feels that you look as if you're not from the swimming pool. You'll be completely away from water. And next one is just a minute. Then, sorry, I have taken water to drink because throat infection. I know very well. I just told long back. Then I think now I taken a short break to drink water. Sorry for the inconvenience. And now next is technological advancements in hockey. One is the coach. And previously, what I would like to say is regarding the timer. Timer in swimmer in every competitions we have the automatic timer where There is no need for anybody to sit with the timer. Automatically, when you finish the competitions, the time will be flashed and easily the competitor can see. Because in olden days, no, the competitors will not have an idea about the performance. They have to go behind the desk and ask them what was my timing. But now, now the few decades, we can see in the last decades, we can see the timers has come in where while participating in the competitions, when they go touch the wall, the swimmer can see his timings. Next one is the technological advancements in hockey. That is the coach's eye. This is where the coaches can know about your information and they will try to inform this. They can just give this information to the players. And next one is the solo shot. And these are all the cameras. Automatically, it takes the shots and it feeds us. That is because the game of hockey or football is very fast, where one cannot go behind the players and take the shot. So this is the one where it has been placed in different corners of the field, and you can just the shots have been taken, and after the match, it will be useful for the players, the coaches, and also the officials to make use of all these shots. Next one is technological advancement in badminton. That is, we call it as Hawkeye in badminton. Hawkeye is a technology which is being utilized in all the games. So it is very, very essential because judging the spot, whether it is the ball is right or wrong, whether it is inside or outside, it is very difficult. Only the officials who are standing, they'll be having the problem because it is not even, they may be an expert in playing, but everybody mind is not always within them. Sometimes there may be some stress in the officials or some of the distractions would have been there. Even there would have been a small second would have been disturbed the official where he would have missed the ball and he cannot give a wrong judgment. So this hawkeye in badminton is very, very essential in all the games. And so it is also useful in badminton. And then racket materials. So we have the various technologies being used in the rackets. Nowadays, it is not very easier for the professionals to buy the badminton rackets or tennis rackets or cricket bats because we have the bats or rackets with all technology based and it is very highly expensive. That is the reason where our Indian athletes who comes from the poorer background are not able to shine in sports, even though they have the talent is very good. They are not able to shine well in sports. Next is technological advancement in tennis. So now we have seen various games, and this is the in and out line calling plus stats gathering device. That is, the statistics will be gathered, and after when the match is, there is any doubt whether the ball is in or out, because in deciding the ball falling on the center line, we do not know whether if the ball falls exactly on the line or the partial of the line. It is very difficult to judge. So this is very useful in tennis. So give the decision. And we have the ZEP sensors, which is being used in the rackets, which will help them to sense where the apps they can download and know about the sensors. Next one. We have the smart string dampeners. The QLI is being just check to find out whether the rackets are dampened or it is in a good condition to play. Next one is play site. Play site is there. There we can, with the help of the play site, we can see the placement of the ball, where the ball is being placed. That is what they give in the spots. And it will just, like we use for the LCD projectors, the lights. So it will give the positions where the ball has been placed. The next one is so now there is a small myself. The next is the software in sports. So far we have spoken about the technologies, and this is also one of the technologies. Software is also based on the technologies, and today software is basic. It is a set of program which is designed to perform a well-defined function. For example, there is a software management we have, software management sports for only particular games, like 5 games like tennis and golf, bowling, and baseball, etc. For 5 games, they have made a software management where, for example, I can just stand in front of my TV where I can have, or my system, I can just roll my, for example, if I'm going for bowling, I can just roll my hand with a remote and automatically the bowling action takes place. So these are the various software management in sports, and this software, it is very useful in sports like that. It is one thing what we can say, mostly it is very expensive. When I came across in the website, mostly it is paid softwares. Very rarely we have free softwares, and free softwares we don't get very high level of technologies involved in it. And regarding the advantages of software, data can be stored and retrieved anytime. So, for example, software, for example, if I'm going to organize a competition, if I make use of this software, I can just make use of all the data and I can store it. And if in case if there is any information to be submitted, I can make use of this data and submit it, or for any clarification, I can send it. And one more thing is, it saves time, energy, and money. See, when we want to, during, I can say, previous decades, when you organize a competition, we sit in a desk, various judges or officials will be sitting in the bench and they'll be recording, and we need more number of experts, and also it takes more time. Once the collected material has to be brought to the table, and then they have to record it, and then after recording, that has to be finalized. So now, if you have the software, it gives the complete detail of the athletes, they related to the time, and we can save the time and energy and also the money. The expense is very less once when you buy that software, and after that is a one-time investment, and we can make use of it. And next is, it is more accurate. So there is the judges or the experts sitting on the benches, they can, by writing in the sheets, a mistake would have been done. Instead of writing 23 meters, writing discus, writing 63 meters or 45 meters, they write 34. The word has been literally, it is just alternated. So automatically the result will be bad and it may upset the athlete, and so it may bring mess to the competition. So when we use this software, we can get an accurate result. So there won't be any problem among the competitors as well as the organizers. Then the calculation is possible and user friendly. See, once when the software is uploaded and once when the data is there, we can easily calculate, like how we have for the software for statistics. We can just put the data and we can get the result, and it is also user friendly. There is no any disturbance. We can sit without any disturbance, and also They can give the information updatedly. And the next one is sports software helps to increase the performance of an individual player or the team by using the software such as these are the softwares: notational analysis software, motion analysis software, video analysis software, biochemical analysis software, sports management software, and fixture software. So these are various types of software, very important softwares, which may be useful for various purposes. For example, if you say video analysis software, once if the athlete is having this video analysis and the coach, he can easily analyze the skills of the athlete, or during the competition, the video analysis can be taken and the athletes can be discussed what has to be corrected and what has to be rectified. And as I already told, the sports management software, it is like a gaming. For example, if I want to play a game in a system, I can take that sports management where I can play certain games like baseball or bowling or golf, etc. Only selected games are there. So I can sit without taking a team. I can play myself without involving the group. And next, fixtures. The fixtures is generally when we make fixtures, when experts makes a fixture, there is no chance of getting a mistake. But I feel that when we organize any inter-university or inter-collegiate tournament, inter-university, I think they will scan it before sending it. So in various intercollegiate level and inter-district level, they make the fixtures, and again they say there is a mistake, and again they'll sit and work out for it. But when you have these apps, the fixtures automatically for chess and all, they make use of this software fixtures, where the fixtures are being, once when you load it, the number of teams, the names of the teams and the players, all the data will be scored, will be loaded in the software, and the fixtures will easily be sent to various participants. Next is conclusion. And now I think the time for me to conclude. Technology over the years have contributed a lot to sports, and in certain areas, technology has failed to give conclusive and exact solution. Research is going on to provide foolproof system. See, what I can say that technology over the years have contributed to a lot of sports. So of course, we have contributed a lot in making use of all these technologies, but certain areas we have failed because I think that may give conclusion and exact solution. I can say that the exact solution for it is we have not been updated with the latest technology since we are not very much developed country. So India is unable to offer all the games for all these technologies. They just select the games which the Indian teams are very exclusive and very the top level games are being selected. But when compared to certain games in the national level or state level, we are very lacking, using most of these technologies. And even certain technologies, there is a failure. They may use it, but after that, there may be a chance of getting a failure or losing the result. So even still research is going on to provide foolproof system. So they want to go for a foolproof system of gathering the latest technology. And finally, I thank the, I just want to say how the lack of finance, the reason for it, I just forgot to say that. See, in India, we are lacking in all these because the main thing is the financial support is very less and we don't get proper funding. That's what I told you. Funding has been done for only expert and special top level games. But certain games, of course, the government cannot spend, the country cannot spend much money on the game, which we are going to lose. But if they feel that they have a confidence, at least to some extent, we can reach our level. The government is taking much steps toward it. And specialist, we are lacking in specialist also. See, today we don't have sports technology in all the states. Only in some states where they're having sports universities, they have brought this area, sports technology, and some engineering colleges also. Very rarely, the students very rarely join in sports technology because they say they don't get proper data and proper sources related to this. But when you get inside the foreign European countries or the Western countries, they are very much updated. Whatever source you want to know, once when you go to that app, you get lot of information by either by paid or even sometimes by free apps. Then adequate infrastructure facilities. This is the more common problem in our country because we have our country is a place vast country, but due to infrastructure facilities, we are not able to bring the athletes to the top level because we are not able to provide them all the facilities what they require, and lacking of research institution because research institutions are also very few in a country where we can say very limited research institutions where they put the full effort to get lot of informations, but in spite of that there are technical reasons for their problem also where there are reasons for them to get financial support from their higher authorities. And next is expertise in other staff. See, when you just organize, if you want to go for any camps, what our country does is sometimes it sends our players to different countries where they go for camps and they attend the camps there from experts, from international experts. Sometimes international experts have been invited to a country to coach our players. That is the top level for games. I don't say that we are not having any top level experts. That's what the talent identification is very less. There may be lots of athletes, coaches everywhere, but they are not being like what they say is we are not able to identify where they are. So since when we see people from international level on screen, we just invite them to coach our Indian athletes. And this is the reason we are not able to predict where our experts lie in the country. And next is other stuff also, technical stuff, expertise and staff. See, suppose you want expertise in technology, we should have people who are expertise in it and also the technical staff for it. Because, for example, you can see that even in the morning, I was a student who had studied my collegiate or my schooling where computer was not there. Computer would have been there. Only few computers, even they say the computers were very rarely there in my school level. I have not seen a computer. Only in the office, one or two will be there. That also big computer. But the technical staffs, because since I have not come across those days, so I may be lacking in that technique. But it is my duty. I cannot say that I don't know any technical information, but it is a duty of us to learn. It is a learning process. Anybody can learn. We cannot say that if you sit in front of a system and you go for any informations, you start getting knowledge and you can improve your knowledge. And coordination, this is also we are lacking because we don't have proper coordination among the players, the coaches, and the organizers and the technical experts or the financial supporters. Once when the coordination is up to the mark, I think we can lead our sports people to the international level. I think it's time for me to thank one and all for giving me this opportunity for presenting my talk. I think the time. Madam, yes, sir. Can I speak to you? Hello.
Ma'am, yeah. Ma'am, a very useful and a very informative session, ma'am. And on behalf of all the participants, we received some questions, and I am going to put up some few questions from that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
The first one is from Bhavesh Verma.
yes,
How
sir.
technology can be used in the game of kabaddi especially for rider. And one more question in relation to that same question, Dr. Siva suggests few technologies and equipment for Kabaddi and Kho with least cost for schools.
Hello. Yes, sir. I think before that, I would like to say about my informations about this is, of course, I am not an expert. I am not an expert in technology. Generally, when I have taken this topic, it is like a general participant who has gone through various informations on the website and collected informations, and I have submitted for the August gatherings. What I feel is, even I had been in, I was a Kabaddi player. I played All India International Kabaddi player. But I'm sorry that I have not gone through it. What I feel is, we have in Kabaddi.
Vasanthi ma'am, please unmute your audio.
Sir. I think my voice is. Hello.
Madam, unmute in one. Ma'am, unmute your phone, ma'am.
Now it's okay, madam? Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, then what I feel like is, what was the question, sir? Once again, I think I can recall questions.
Yeah, the technology related to Kabaddi and Kho.
Okay, sir. Sir, regarding Kabaddi, of course, I just saw some of the informations to various games, but of course, I have not seen. I want to be frank with you. I have not seen about the game of Kabaddi or Kho because, of course, I am not a person of knowledge with technology. This is only my source of information, what I gathered from the website. But what I feel is, the technologies may be related to the radars because the radars can't is not clearly visible. Sometimes they say the can't, they may leave the can't. So I think the technology based related to the can't or the radar touching the opponents. They say that thing. I think we have to search for it, sir. Actually, I just want to be frank to you. I have not gone through that area where related to Kabaddi and Kho, but I've seen only selected games. I think it is my mistake for not going for the full games related to technology. So yeah, I think I should have after this question. I think I have got an awareness to go for Kho and Kabaddi regarding the technologies being used. Sorry,
Thank
sir. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next question.
Next one is from Satya. How many cameras are being used for goal line technology in football?
Football.
Yeah.
Sir, that is only they used in the opposite field of the competition, sir. Two areas where the cameras are being kept to find out in two positions, sir, the opposite positions of the field.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. And another question from Dr. Jyoti Tandon, Associate Professor on College.
Okay,
what
sir.
type of nano products are used in swimsuits to get hydrophobic effect?
See, nanotechnology is the latest technology today, but that's what I told is the swimsuits what are being used recently. The latest swimsuits are the ones where the waters are not being absorbed on the dress, and then the water when they come out of the swimming, the water drops are not even seen in the dress. It is because of the nanotechnology that is being used in it. So I do not know the technology about the nanotechnology used in it, but I have skipped it from my information from the source what I gathered. So I think the participant, Dr. Jyoti, if possible, I think being a professor there, even I can know. Of course, may not be a resource person now. I can be a participant so that if madam is able to have idea about it, I can be shared about it.
Yes, ma'am. The last question has come out by Dr. Gerard Arokiraj. What are the basic technologies can be implemented in schools, keeping the cost in our mind?
Okay, sir. This is
and also Dr. Ajay has asked the same question. Added to that, is there any Indian manufacturer in these kind of technologies?
Yes, sir. What I feel is some of the equipments, what I told is like pedometers or heart rate monitors. All these technologies are there in order to improve the fitness of the sports people or the school children. See, first of all, as I told you that first we have to know the talent identification. And once when you come across once when you identify the talents, we have to see to their fitness level. We have to improve the fitness. In order to improve the fitness, we can go for various apps where we can find out the training level, what can be given for the base level children's to improve their basic fitness, because we cannot straight away take the children's for overloading. So all these apps will provide us what type of activity should be given to them. And from that, we can engage the children to do their activities or physical exercises in order to improve the fitness. And in school level, what I feel is some of the equipments what can be bought is like heart rate monitors or the basal metabolic rate, which tries to know the metabolic level or the BMI level also. Because unless we know the BMI level, we cannot involve the school children to any sports activities. If the BMI level is very low or very high also, we cannot involve them in any physical activity because it will involve them into risk. So we can make use of simple and less cost level of equipments in schools so that it will try to motivate the children to come forward to improve their fitness level in order to come up in sports. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I think I can. I just want to say a few words. What I would like to say is I should apologize myself for my distractions, my disturbances in the voice. I was not able to give my clear informations. I don't know whether there was a struck in my voice. I'm suffering for the past 1 week, and I don't know whether it was audible for the participants. I hope they would have had somewhat better audible voice, and I excuse for the distractions given by me due to my voice problem. And I thank you once again for each and every one of the members, your organizing committee members, and also the principal of YMCA College, and also the members of the authorities of YMCA College for giving this excellent program, the FDPA program. It was 1 week program, and it is an excellent program for all the participants and also a source person for us. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My sincere thanks thanks to our principal, Dr. George Abraham, who gave me this opportunity to show the gratitude to my teacher and our expert of the day, Dr. Vasanthi, Professor, Department of Physical Education and Sports, Pondicherry University. She shared her knowledge even with the throat infection, and you enlightened us today. We thank you, ma'am. On behalf of our YMCA College of Physical Education, we would like to honor you with the certificate.
Thank you. Thank you, Satish.
Thank you, ma'am. And the certificate will send to your personal email as well, ma'am. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to one and everybody of YMCA College. And I'm very
Thank you, ma'am.
proud to be a product of YMCA. For you people organizing such a excellent online programs and this 1 week program, it is really wonderful, excellent. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving an
You
opportunity.
were very clear. Don't worry, you were very clear.
Is it, sir? I
Your
think
voice also
I should thank
was very
God for
clear.
giving this voice at least day before yesterday when I spoke to Jackson, I was not able to give a clear voice. But
Yes,
today I
ma'am.
feel I'm better. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your smile. Your smile shows that I was somewhat better in my presentation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everybody.
Welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. She was
Thank
my
you.
PC of my husband. She was an engineering student. Come here, sir. She is a BTech computer science student. She's working as a police constable under my husband. So I should thank her.
Thank you, everybody. We will meet tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. Dear participants, thank you so much for patiently listening all the sessions. And tomorrow we have only one session. So we want to remind you, please log in and join in at 10:50 a.m. Once again, I want to remind you, all the participants, please log in and join at 10:50 a.m. because tomorrow we have only one session. That session is going to share by Dr. Sonali Singh, Head of the Department, School of Journalism and Mass Communication, Devi Agilaya Vidyalaya, Indore, on language of sports journalism. So please log in and join at 10:50 a.m. Thank you so much. All the best. See you tomorrow.